I'm going to attempt a few things today. I was going to go for a scooter ride, and for some reason, excuse me, for some reason the S950 didn't charge every once in a while. That is the Monster's charger, and just like it is now, it's flashing red, so it's erroring for some reason. I have no idea why. Always do it, does it once in a while. Normally when I plug it in, I sit and watch it for a few minutes just to see what it's going to do. But it looked like it was charging last night because it was a solid yellow light. And I come out today and it's flashing red. And that goes again. I hear the relay clicking. I have no idea why it's doing that. Orange at the moment, flashing orange. Solid orange. Now it's flashing orange. And now it's flashing red. So I'll screw that piece of crap. I'm going to use my roommate's charger. Let's see if that works. The problem I have right now is the ES950's charger kind of broken. I'll show you with this one. Where the cable comes out, there's no stress relief on it. Same with this one. All the force is right on this spot right here. And so after years of use, the insulation's broken and it had two bare wires there. Well, they finally decided to make contact one day. So I gotta take it apart. I've already started taking it apart, but I need to come outside to get tools to actually pull this part out, the protector. That's kind of a, I guess that'd be called a stress relief too. It's just if it pulls on the cord, it doesn't pull on anything inside. But by stress relief, I mean like a spring right here, so it's a gradual bend and not everything right at this one spot. So I still gotta fix that. One of the many things I gotta fix. Just gonna do a trail tour today, and well, obviously that's not gonna happen just at this moment. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to take that big honking seat off the Monster, and I'm going to disconnect the motor. The motor's already off the transaxle, but it's still connected electrically. I have to take the seat off to access that. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I have an idea of how to get the screws out of the motor. Problem being, you can't mix steel and aluminum because over time they actually form a bond. Well, the screws are steel and they're screwed into aluminum, so the fact that I didn't tighten them up a whole lot when I put them in makes no difference, because they are now one. But I have an idea how I'm going to fix that problem. Then I got to clean this place up and get it ready for winter. It's really, really nice out today. I'm probably overdressed just with this sweater. So, very, very nice temperatures right now for mid-October. I'm happy. I don't need that on either. Okay. Not my most favorite job. Once it's done, it's no good at not going in. It just holds on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there's half of my day's energy gone. Disconnect the motor wires. That's okay, as long as it comes out, I'm happy. Okay, so this is the motor without the brake attached to it, and when I spin it, there's obviously something wrong in there, because I can feel it. So, these screws here are a real pain, as they're stir heads, and they come all the way back here to these little holes, which is where I stuck the penetrating oil in. I guess technically WD-40. It says penetrating oil, but that's not what I consider penetrating oil. So I have an idea, because I was pushing pretty hard on them with the screwdriver, and they just don't want to move. But now that it's off, I might have a better chance. I forget which one it was. You know what? I need my glasses. Now maybe I can see what I'm doing. See, I've already sort of damaged them a little bit already. Just out of frustration. Okay, so now I can get more pressure on it. Oops. See, I don't want to put it in the vise. I don't want to damage it. So what I am thinking is, which one I need. That's actually pretty good. But is there a better one? And what does it seem to be down for now? Actually, maybe this one is better. Go with that. Now, probably don't have one. Can I look? Yep. I think the one I need is missing. Is missing. Go figure. Okay, so back to my perch box. This is probably where it is anyway. Too big. Be. Okay, so now we'll need this. Longer than I wanted it to be. Where do you think you're going? But if it works, that's all that matters, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, which way do I want to go? That way? Okay, so we're pushing down from this side. Get everything out of the way here. Okay. I'm going to use my bark clamp. Yeah, everything's moving on me here. Whole thing's unscrewing. There we go. So I don't need to put a lot of force on it. All I need to do is enough force just to keep that in the hole. Because I'm so worried about stripping that screw head. I just don't want to take that chance. Come on, get in there. Okay. Don't want to take a chance on damaging anything. Okay, so let's do this. Out of the way. There we go. Now I don't have to hold it. And now I can't tighten it. Okay. Try this again. anything. That actually worked. Oh my god. That actually worked. That actually worked. I am impressed. I actually had a good idea. Probably not the best idea, but one that worked. That's impressive. To me. I was kind of worried when I decided to start doing this that I was only going to end up making my depression worse. Seems that's not going to be the case just yet. Don't push on the shaft. Ah, that screw in the way. There's the screw that holds the brake on. Another thing I'm worried about, this can sit in a while. I'm hoping the brake unit's okay. It hasn't seized up on me. But that's what happened with the ES950. It just sat for so long. And the brake seized up. Come on. I don't want to do that with this one. I'm going to have to replace one again. Slack this time. Oh, I got my slack this time. Any movement, I want to make sure it's not stripping the head. Alright. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to put that screw back in so I don't lose it. That's why they're in there. Oh, I hope this is just something real simple. Something like a bearing or part of a magnet broke off or something. Something stupid likely. Likely what it is. Enough to cause a problem for me. That is not the right screwdriver. That's why I was having a problem with it. So, it was sitting in oil. I'm probably going to have to take the nut off the other side. It's attached to the shaft. Show you what I mean in a second. Wow. Powder all over it from the brushes. Okay, this nut here, this is what the brake goes onto. Okay, it's got a set screw. But it also looks like it's screwed on. Take a look at it when I get to that point. Windy, windy, windy. Okay. Moment of truth. You're seeing this as I am. What do we got? Come on. This was a lot easier last time. Yeah, I think overheating really did some damage to that. Alright, This came out a whole lot easier last time. What the heck? Can't see that holding it. I don't want to break any of these tabs out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not a good sign. Well, that bearing seems to be okay. This whole thing, look at the whole thing's just burnt. It sounded like something, like there's a broken gear or something and it was catching on it. Look at the soot. That's probably from trying to get it home. I'm worried about this. What's that from? No, that kind of worries me. Why? That's what I don't understand. What happened? So I gotta try to get this nut off. It's wet. My smallest one is too big. I don't have a big stash of these. The smallest one on that is smaller than the smallest one on that. Okay, first of all, good mood that I had is kind of gone. I'm happy that I got this, but it doesn't look like it's going to be something I can fix. Okay, that's got hexes. Definitely got hexes. 2mm. Tiny, tiny. There we go. Not sure how far in it. Yeah, it's got Loctite on it. Anyway, just wonderful. Okay, let me put you in there so I don't lose it. So now, how do I just hold the shaft maybe? Close. That's too small. Okay, I need to get a little creative maybe. Maybe. Ain't gonna work. Any real screwdriver. I don't remember how I did this last time. I don't remember. So now I'm starting to lose my enthusiasm. Now that things are not working the best. That's not what I wanted, that is. Seems to be working. Strong magnet. I would explain it. I wonder if you... Yeah. Across that filter. When I release it. Okay, I'll show you what happened now. Well, that's wow. It got overheated really bad when I was trying to get it home. But if you look here, see these wires? The coil wires somehow came out of the hole. Just in that one spot here and here. And shorted out on everything. So that would be why it's not working. Oh, first. I am not impressed. I am not impressed at all. Because I have not done anything to this that I haven't done to the ES950. 6 years later, it's still going. No issues with the motor whatsoever. And this thing here, I haven't exceeded the weight limit at all. I'm not impressed. So, I gotta take this up to the electrician and find out if he can recoil it for me and how much that's gonna cost. If not, I don't know. I smell a lawsuit coming. I'm so tired of this crap. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, that's all I feel like doing today now. So I'm gonna let my ES950 charge up a little while longer. And I'm gonna go for a rail tour. Something I might actually enjoy. Good mood's gone. And now I get to the electrician's shop, and turns out they've moved. I knew they were going to, I just hadn't realized they'd have already done it. So I guess good news is I know where they're going to. It's actually a place up by where my welder is, so everything's kind of in one spot now. So I'm just gonna head for a tour, enjoy the rest of the day, and decide what I'm gonna do with the monster. So, you heard me mention I smell a lawsuit. I actually talked to a lawyer about this, and she said that I have a case, but because I've had the monster for so long, it wouldn't be. I'm not sure. She said I probably wouldn't win anyways, basically. So I'm stuck with the monster. Figure out what I'm gonna do. Next little while is not really all that great for me. A bunch of things are gonna happen that are gonna deepen my depression, make things even worse. So, monster just kind of gets stuffed in the back corner of the shelter for a little while. Just kind of, when I need parts, when I'm depressed, I need parts for the monster. If something happens or whatever, I just kind of let it go for a little while, because I really don't want to deal with it. And so that's kind of what happened with this. Just kind of shoved it aside and pretended I didn't know anything about it. So eventually I get to the point where I'll call and ask about it, but it takes time. So, I bought this machine to have fun with, because my illness is getting worse every year. I just want to have fun while I still can. And right now I'm not having fun. It's causing more frustration, more anger, more depression, so it's not really the machine for me, apparently. So, to make things worse, we might have some snow coming soon. So, I don't get to drive the monster in the snow, because it's so much better. It's a superior machine in the snow than the ES950 for sure. So I think that's the hard part. The snow in the forecast, and I'm gonna have to deal with it the way I've been dealing with it before the monster. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.
Big pattern change on the way. We have our late October being cool in the east and warm in the west. In fact, record-breaking heat in the west is on the way.
Yeah, not good news for the wildfire situation, especially in California. Believe it or not, this pattern change will be driven in part by a powerful storm on the other side of the world. We have a typhoon that likely could become a super typhoon as it tracks towards Japan during the weekend into early next week.
And here's why. Let's talk about it. We'll watch as the typhoon starts to make its approach north to Japan. It starts to recurve, Doug, and really what that does is pump a lot of heat into the atmosphere.
Right, so that causes the jet stream to take a track much further to the north. You call it pumping the ridge, and the result of that, it's like yanking on a jump rope. It causes a dip in the jet stream around the Gulf of Alaska, then a corresponding ridge over western North America, and then the corresponding trough comes into the Great Lakes. So the jet stream is a lot more amplified than normal.
You know, how many times do people say, well, weather, all it is troughs and ridges, right? Well, there you go. You can certainly see the pattern change. But as you mentioned, not good news for California with nearly triple-digit temperatures on the way.
Yeah, record-breaking heat expected early and middle of next week, in contrast to the Great Lakes, where we have our first significant threat for lake-effect snow at the end of next week.
This soon, eh?
Yes.